Hey guys, welcome to the Chosen Births Academy. My name is Rebecca Woodward, and today I am going to talk about who is a good candidate for a home birth. This kind of comes down to there are four kind of key components that I, as a healthcare provider, am looking at as I'm considering you to be a client and your pregnancy to be a safe one to deliver at home. And this will go on in the initial interview with your care provider, but also it's kind of a continual thing. So as your midwife, something that I'm constantly thinking through your whole care is this still the best option for you and your baby? And that keeps you in a place of being open-minded, of being able to really go with what happens. And a home birth is not always the best option for a family. Now, I do believe it is the best option for the following person. The first one is a healthy mom. So this actually doesn't mean that you have not had any history of pregnancy-related illnesses or interventions that happened in prior pregnancies. This actually is mostly just looking at your current active health. So if you have anything that would rule you out of having a safe delivery, you're not a good candidate for a home birth. Secondly is a healthy baby. And so this one kind of throws people sometimes because I think often people assume that if you have a healthy mom, then you have a healthy baby. Sadly, this is not always the case because of developmental anomalies, or really there's so many variables. You can have a baby that actually should be born in a hospital, that has access to more care than what you could give them at home. And this could be like anything from heart defects or a baby that's not grown properly. So really there's so many reasons, but this is why regular prenatal care really is the best chance of the best outcomes for you guys. The third thing is having a mom who is really interested in being an active participant in their health, in their whole health care. So this is talking about exercise and diet and lifestyle. This is talking about mental health. This is really looking at the mother as a whole being and looking at this person and saying, like, is home the best option for you? And all of these factors really do they really do matter. And so as your healthcare provider, I'm looking at you and thinking, is there anything that she would be missing if she were to deliver at home? And so that's something that is worth, thinking about if you're considering a home birth. If you are not in a good place mentally, then maybe a home birth is not great for you. If you don't have a safe environment at home, then it might not be the best thing for you. So it's really an all-encompassing thing. And lastly is a good candidate for a home birth is someone who is interested in being a self-educator. And so what I mean by this is your care provider will likely be giving you a plethora of resources that will be so beneficial of what you need to know for all the decisions that you'll have to make as the parent and as the patient. And so when you look at all these, I think that something that is super important is you're not just taking what's handed to you. You're taking what's handed to you and then going above and beyond and continuing to research and continuing to, if your healthcare provider hands you something, you look at it, you learn about it, you look into it, and then you can even counter it and look at what does the flip side of it say. And really just having a student mentality, I think really gives you the best chances of making decisions that you will be proud of in the future. And then also that will be best for you and your baby as well. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. I hope that this is helpful as you decide what's best for you and your family, and stay tuned for more great resources.